What's going on YouTube? As you can tell, baby, by the title, I got it. My new nade shot scuff. Let's fucking go. So I know you guys probably watched the road to 100 and all the videos that me and Nade make. After like 2 videos, like 2 weeks of videos, I've been complaining about my controller being messed up. And I promise you, it was actually messed up. So the first one I got, I think it was like something slow turn wrong with it. I can't remember. It was kind of a while ago when we first started recording, and I was always making like, fuck man, can I get a damn working controller? I was so mad. Like, just my luck with controllers were so shit. So then I got another optic controller, and then the one with that one was I couldn't do 2 things at once. So I couldn't jump and aim. Like, it would glitch. Sometimes I would shoot and my bullets would just stop at mid shot. Like, it would just end like that, and I couldn't shoot, and then I'll have to reshoot. Oh my god. People are FaceTiming while making a video. But yeah, man, I've been waiting for this scuff for so long. I'm finally glad I got it. And I'm about to be tearing up the road to 100. No, trust me, you'll never hear me complain about my controller again, I promise. Fucking controller. Nah, just kidding. Nah, but man, you guys are probably wondering, like, how do we get our controllers so quick and stuff? So, let me actually tell you something. Before I actually became sponsored by Scuff, you know, being Optic, I have my own code and stuff. So I'm affiliate. I work with them, and I promote my code. Obviously, you guys probably know that already. So when I first got my first scuff ever, it was a silver controller, but you could only, I had a PS2 or PS3 stick on it and an Xbox normal one, and I hated it. I couldn't use it. I literally bought it and I was like, you know what, fuck this. But I think people actually really fail to realize how having a scuff is really important. I know some people play claw, but like playing claw is almost equivalent to having a scuff, you know what I mean? Your hand movement's already there, so it's easy to press A and jump. It's easy to press A, aim and shoot. For claw people, it's a lot easier. But if you don't play claw, having a scuff is almost like, I wouldn't say it's a priority, but you would want one. It's just quicker. When you're playing Call of Duty, things are all about timing and who can do things faster, who can react faster, who could, you know, process their thoughts faster, who could react, you know, in gunfights, you gotta react faster, you know what I mean? And with a scuff, your chances are just so quicker. Like, my button's already on the jump, and all I gotta do, my fingers are already on aim and shoot. So it's all pretty much one motion. Yeah, I mean, I always really try to have a fresh scuff no matter what. When I obviously was on the team in the last game and the beginning of this game, I try to have a fresh scuff for every event I played at. Whether it's the one that I've used and got fixed, you know what I mean? At the events, they have like boosts and stuff, you can get them fixed. I would usually get new sticks on my controller, get it tightened, all that, just because I didn't want any problems with it before the matches or during the tournament, because that'd be a hassle, you know what I mean? I remember, I don't know if you guys remember this. So back at the Ghost Orlando, it was at the Full Sail. So yeah, it was in Orlando, the qualifiers for the Call of Duty Championships. This is when Scuff they were around, but they didn't have like controllers that, you know, being processed just as quickly as they do today. And Parasite was showing everyone his scuff, you know what I mean? Like, yo, look at this new scuff I had. And remember, this is when not really a lot of people had scuffs and before they were sponsoring teams. And his controller broke, like the analog broke because he was messing around with it. No, I'm not trying to be a joke or anything, but I'm pretty sure like Haggy like did something, like dropped it or sat on it or something. That's what people were saying. And his controller broke, and this was at the time when, like I said, they weren't getting processes quick, so he couldn't fix it. And they had other scuffs there, but they were only in one form. So like one would have like straight PS3 sticks. They wouldn't have two different analogs on the controller. So it was a hassle to get fixed, and he had to use a broken controller. Not a broken controller, just a controller he wasn't used to the whole tournament, and they ended up not qualifying for the championships. So that's why I'm like always nervous about my controller. I'm always making sure it's in the case. I always make sure it's in, like when I travel with it, I make sure my good one's in the case. And I usually play with the fresh one at the event. I don't usually use it when I'm home. I don't know. I'm superstitious about it. I don't want anything bad to happen with it, so I use a fresh controller. I mean, I don't know. It's just something cool, a different fact about me, if you guys were wondering. So I don't know if you guys are probably wondering, because Scuff, I may be introducing Scuff to some of you guys, and some of you guys obviously already may know what it is. So my layout on the Xbox One controller was the Scuff sticks, so they're like a little bit wider. The sticks have a more concave feeling. Grip on them is perfect because they have the little like I forget what they're called, like ridges on the edge of the on the thumbstick. So that's what made my grip so good. I couldn't use the normal sticks. I just wasn't used to it. And then I had trigger stops. So what trigger stops are basically there's like a stoppage, like a stopping thing under your controller, under your trigger. So when you pull it down, so let's just say you got to pull it all the way down to shoot. With a trigger stop, it only goes down halfway and your gun's already shooting. It just pretty much meets the point to where your controller can react, so it knows when to shoot. So I had the scuff sticks, and then I had the scuff sticks, and then I had the trigger stops, and that was really it. I had a scuff grip as well on the controller, so when you get that good grip, your hands don't slip or anything. And for the PS4, I pretty much have a standard controller, a normal PS4 controller, and normal PS4 the sticks that come with the controller, and then I have a nade shot design on it. Obviously, no trigger stops because I play my configuration flip, so I shoot with the front bumpers. And that's really it. I have my paddles set to left, what is it on PS4? So left X and then right circle, but I take my right paddle off because I don't like it being there. I like a better feeling of the controller because I don't really use that paddle. Yeah, my jump is always on left and my melee is always on the right paddle. So left paddle is jump, right paddle is melee. Remember that. So if you guys are building a scuff, that's my configuration. I don't know, maybe you guys like it. If you don't switch up your sticks, I wouldn't recommend that. If you use the sticks that you're normally used to, don't switch it up, because in Ghost and AW I switched it up a lot just because they were just so annoying. I couldn't figure out what sticks to use. The ones I originally used, I just couldn't, like, for some reason the regular Xbox one just felt like my aim was way too off. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to drop a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you guys use my code OpTicBoZe on scuffgaming.com for the controller if you're going to build one for 5% off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Drop one more like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, homies.